Reaper goes to where he heard that it went quiet. There's a small fire pit and a man seeming to struggle with a generator. Lil Reaper lightly places his hand behind his back as he approaches the man. The fire doesn't bother him. Lil Reaper cannot burn. He looks at what the man is doing. Lil Reaper looks at the generator as he notices a bunch of the wires are loose. And the cannon is looking a little, well... The Reaper notices that it's a roughly made together machine. He asks the machine if it needs any help, as it then points at the generator. He then speaks, regardless his disjointed form. Do you mind giving me a hand with that generator right there? Lil Reaper looked at him with a great suspicion. Well, how do we put it? I done goofed and I dropped my gun inside the cannon. But don't tell my boss that. He knows about that. Well, I can't say that the show is going to keep going. However, my body appears to be quite unable to. Do you mind giving me a hand? Maybe two. I could really use it. Lil Reaper looks at the arms. He then looks at the legs sitting atop of the cannon. Lil Reaper comes into conundrum. If he sells these parts, he could make quite a bit of money. Or he could try and help the officer put himself back together. Which one should he choose? So many questions and no answers. Lil Reaper has to give this one some thought. He looks closely at the limbs and other parts of the robot. They're all near the fire and quite hot. You'll have to put the fire out first. Lil Reaper, unable to get burned, decides that putting out the fire should be pretty easy if he just steps on it. Lil Reaper still has to think about the parts. Should he fix the robot, or should he take the pieces?